Alrighty then, this is a video on how I set up for a canning session. The first thing I do is clean my kitchen like my mama's coming over this afternoon, okay? So I completely clean my island. I get my ball book so I know what I'm doing. Today I happen to be doing tomato sauce and tomato juice. So I'm soaking our tomatoes. I have some that were earlier in the season that I chopped and froze, and these will be going through our Victorio strainer that gives me juice and tomato sauce. I get my jars hot using a kettle, a proper kettle. So you can either dump your jars or dip your jars into a pot of hot water to sterilize them, because you need to sterilize them for water bath canning. With your canning kit comes this type of grabber. Hear the noise? So I use a silicone tip, and what I do is I get these hot in my sink. I then fill them with some kettle water, hold it this way, take out the liquid hot water, dumping it to another jar, and then I bring them over here to fill, because I'm going to have hot liquid going into a hot jar. So if you can organize yourself before a canning session, you can operate as a machine in there. I also grew these. I know where they come from. If you don't, you can still save a fortune by buying tomatoes at your local farmer's market. Just wash them well, and you will not want to use commercial Hunt's, Heinz, whatever kind of tomato sauce again. I still buy those things when they're on sale in the event that I'm in the middle of winter and I've run out. I haven't run out yet, but I do have an emergency backup. Canning is fun, it's hard work, but I really enjoy it because it's kind of like mad science. So just get yourself organized. You'll work out a method quickly that works for you, and you'll really be able to enjoy it. So get to canning. I have got a towel covered in wax paper, and yes, I should join Wax Paper Anonymous, but I don't care. It's one of the few things that's still cheap, and I have a bunch of it. So anywho, the bowl, in the event that anything rolls out of it, will not roll over and burn my toes, as you know has happened to me before. So then I've got to think, what am I going to do when my jars have processed? Because I'm going to pressure can in here, but I'm going to water bath out on my Camp Chef, my 30,000 BTUs outside. I also have my fan ready because, people, I'm on the coast of South Carolina. It's like 1,000 degrees. I got me a little reading material in the Rifleman. But I have 2 chopping blocks here because there's a glass table under here with a towel on it and wax paper, because they can tend to siphon or have some juice run out, and I don't need stains on a towel. So I'll be having juice and tomato sauce on there. So I know where my jars are going. So out here I've got my water bath canner set up with water because the juice will process for 35 minutes, I believe, and I don't need all that humidity in my kitchen. And as you can see, it's a wee bit warm. And I won this thermometer from Pecan Corners channel, Tina and Paul. And if you are not subscribed, you should. She is a terrific cook, canner, makes a lot of things from dehydrated goods. It's Pecan Corner. And the water is leaving us, so I have no need to get into a kayak, but it is sunny and warm. So just organize what you're doing so you can do it as efficiently as possible. And I'm going to set my Victorio up here on the counter. I've got my tomatoes clean. I know where they've been. We grew them, but you still got to scrub them. And then I'll be setting them on this towel and putting them into small pieces.